So Kritika, can we start?
Just a second, auntie.
Okay, let me make it a live stream first.
Hello, the cooking will happen today only, na? Please repeat your sheet. No, nothing.
So we are preparing for live streaming, Kritika.
Okay.
Okay. So hello everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Welcome to Bijam. We are celebrating the first anniversary of Bijam, and the series of workshops are going on. And first time in the 1 year, we have introduced kids to Bijam. And today's workshop is taken up by Kritika Jain, who is 13-year-old. She is studying in La Martiniere for girls. And she's already a sensation on social media, as she has already started her page last year, and she has her channel on Facebook, Instagram as well as on YouTube. तो जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं कि आजकल के बच्चे बहुत ही ज्यादा स्मार्ट है, और वो जब अपनी स्मार्टनेस कुछ चीज नहीं सीखने में और लोगों को सिखाने में यूज करते हैं, then nothing like it. So we must appreciate the kids, those who are doing wonderful in this critical time. क्योंकि ये जो समय हम लोगों ने पास किया है लास्ट 1 ईयर में, एंड स्टिल वी आर पासिंग द टफ टाइम, तो उसमें अगर कुछ बच्चे हैं जो कुछ नया खुद सीखते हैं और लोगों को नया सिखाते हैं, तो हमें उन बच्चों को अप्रिशिएट करना चाहिए. And that was the motive behind introducing kids to Bijam this time. And we have 4 workshops for kids. This is the first workshop. For 4 Sundays up till 5th of July, we will have 4 workshops from Kritika Jain, from Tara Bapat, from Manshika Shah, and from Yavi Kamalia. I have already released the calendar in our WhatsApp, Bijam WhatsApp group, and our social media calendar. So I think let us start, Kritika. Yeah, so you can follow Kritika on social media. She has her handle in the name of Cookology by Kritika. So today she is going to teach us fireless cooking, and we will learn today mango punch plant and mango plant punch. Right? Okay, sorry. And the Vietnamese roll. So she is already experiencing all the fame on social media, and today we will be blessed to have Kritika with us on this platform of Bijam. So yeah, let me spotlight to you, Kritika, just a moment. Yeah, so Kritika is there. And Kritika, just introduce yourself, and if you want to say a few words before starting your workshop. Yeah, so.
Hello everyone, my name is Kritika Jain and I am a food blogger and a YouTuber, and I have a page on all the social media that Auntie said. So today I'm going to teach 2 dishes, and the dishes are the mango plant punch, a Vietnamese roll, and I will teach the Vietnamese roll along with the accompaniment, which is a mango chili chutney. So I'm going to start first with the mango plant punch. Yeah. So the ingredients that we need are, we need some small finely chopped mangoes. Then I have taken some diced chopped mangoes. So we are going to blend this. We are going to turn it into a puree. Then I have taken 100 grams of white compound chocolate. This is the Mordi company chocolate. And this I have kept in room temperature. Then I have taken the 10 rupees pack of Oreo, which contains five pieces. So I just separated the cream here, and I have blended the rest of the Oreo biscuits. And we also need some vanilla ice cream. And for the decoration, we need a basil leaf. You can take any other leaf if you want. You can take tulsi also, but I'm going to use basil for decoration. So I'm going to start. Now for making this, we need any bowl of this kind. So this looks like a pot. And along with this, we also need 2 tablespoons of malai or fresh cream. So I have taken this pot, and if you don't have this, you can also take this kind of any pot, any mug. Or this kind of.
So you can make it as creative as you want, right?
Yes, in any bowl, any mug. So today I will show in these 2 mugs and bowls, 2 different sizes. So this is going to be a family pack, the big one, and this one you can eat for a single serving. So first we have to melt this chocolate. So I'm just telling my mother to melt it. So till the time we are going to blend our mangoes.
Yeah. So can we take other chocolate other than white chocolate? We can take milk or dark chocolate.
You can take not dark chocolate. You can take milk chocolate, but preferably white chocolate because we are going to mix this with mango. So we want a yellowish color.
Okay, fine.
So if you take milk chocolate, it will give a very different kind of color which you don't want. So I'm just giving this to my mother to melt it. We are going to first, this is in room temperature. So I will melt it for just 30 seconds. But if you are just taking it out from the fridge, you are going to first melt it for 30 seconds. Then you are going to stir it. And then again, we are going to melt it for 30 seconds. So we will get a very smooth consistency. So first, I will start with blending my mangoes. So I have taken 1 big mango. So half I have finely chopped it, and half we are going to blend it. So first, I'm taking my blender. And in my jar, I will put my mangoes. Now we will blend it. I'm just muting myself because this machine has a very loud noise. So we are done blending our mangoes. Our mango pulp is ready. Now, Mama has brought this from the microwave. You can use the double boiler method also. I'm just going to stir it for a while. You have to make sure there are no lumps. If little bit also, if there is a small lump also, you can again microwave it for a few seconds, or you can use the double boiler method.
Yeah,
So
but
this-
if kids are making, the microwave oven is the safest option actually. Yeah, it's within 30 seconds you can melt your chocolate.
Yeah, if you're taking the help of someone, you can use the double boiler method if you want. So now it's ready, our melted chocolate. Now I'm going to take the cream of the Oreo. So I will mix this right now because if we mix it later, we will get a very big lumps. So this was the chocolate flavored Oreo biscuit. So we can take the vanilla one also, the one with the white cream. So I'm mixing it. You need to press it from the back of the spoon and then you're going to mix it. Otherwise, you will get very big lumps, which we don't want to. Now, the Oreos will change the color a little bit. So this has already given me a creamy look, the color.
So can we use anything else instead of this cream in fact, if we will not get the creamy Oreo biscuit?
I couldn't understand.
Yeah, any chocolate sauce or anything will go if we will not have this creamy Oreo biscuit?
We are going to freeze it in the, we are going to just put it in the fridge. So if we take any other chocolate, it will not taste good with the mangoes also.
Okay.
As it is a mango dessert. And we are going to take Oreo biscuits also. So if we blend the cream with the Oreo biscuit, then we will get a very sticky part on the top, the soil kind of design which we want.
Yes, yes.
So we don't want it to be sticky and that. So we are going to just take the powder here and we will mix the cream with the chocolate.
Yeah. It will be lumpy if we will grind it along with the cream, right?
Yes. Very lumpy and thick kind of. So now it is done. Now I will mix 2 tablespoons of malai or fresh cream, whatever you can call it.
Okay.
We are going to mix it.
होममेड मलाई चलेगा घर का?
हाँ, घर का ही मलाई लिया है.
Okay, fine.
So it will become very thick right now after adding the malai. See. Now I will add my mango puree, mango pulp.
So what inspired you, Kritika? In the meantime, I can just have a few words with you. What inspired you to start your own channel in cookery in the name of Cookology?
So in the starting of the lockdown, everyone was actually bored. Even I was very bored.
Right.
Except for drawing, I didn't do anything. So then my mother also used to cook a lot. She used to make a lot of new dishes in the lockdown only.
Right.
She had a lot of new dishes.
Okay.
And sometimes even I also like to help her and cook along with her.
Right, right, right.
After that, decided to make my own YouTube channel, and then I started a page on Instagram.
Right. And you have huge following, I must say, Kritika.
Not a lot, but so now.
No, but you will go a long way. Yes.
Right now,
Definitely.
have you added the puree or the pulp?
The mango pulp, and before that I added my fresh cream.
So some participants have joined just now. Kritika, just give a quick recap what you have mixed.
Yeah, so I had melted 100 grams of white chocolate, and I had taken a big mango. So from that half of the mango, I finally chopped it, and half of the mango I made a pulp from that. Then I had taken Oreo biscuits, the 10 rupees pack, 5 biscuits of Oreo, and then I had separated the cream and the biscuit already. I had blended the biscuit because you want a fine powder from that. And the cream, I mixed it along with this. So I have mixed my chocolate, my cream of the Oreo, malai, and the mango pulp. And I mixed it nicely here. So now after this step is done, we are just going to assemble this now. So this has finished really quickly. We just had to mix a few ingredients and this is ready. Now we will assemble it. So I'm going to assemble it in these 2 different kinds of bowls and mugs. So I'm going to make 2 small and 1 big. So this big one is equal to the 2 small ones. So first, I'm going to take this mixture, our mango mixture, and I'm going to place it 1 inch, like almost till here. We don't have to overfill this, so I have just filled it till this much.
Right.
Now I'm going to fill this also. You can add 2 tablespoons. This is equal to 2 tablespoons, the mango pie. Now I'm going to fill. So this is a big one. This much starts from here. So I'm going to fill this much. 1.5 inch. So I have filled this much. I'm going to just fill a little more. Now if you have some extra left, you can make 1 more small.
So these small matkis can be individual serving, right?
Yes, this is individual serving and this is a family pack.
Right. So you have both the options.
Yes. Now we are done with the placement of the pulp. Now I'm going to take my finely chopped mangoes and I'm just going to put a little bit on top, just a little. We have 2 more ingredients to place on top. That's why I'm adding just a little. You can just press the mangoes a little.
So you are leaving little space for the second ingredient.
Yeah, we have 2 more ingredients. So it's the ice cream and the powdered Oreo. You're also placing it on my big one. So you can see here.
Right.
So So now I'm going to make a thin layer of ice cream. So I have vanilla ice cream here. Almost 1 tablespoon in each.
Okay.
If you have cakes or if you have any other fruit, if you want to make any other fruit of any other fruit, you can give a lot of varieties to this.
Okay.
If you
So
want
which
to put,
type of fruit, Kritika? Can we use strawberry?
yes, you can use strawberry, cherries, mango, obviously I showed it. And if you want, you can make different kinds of desserts, like you can make this from cakes, cookies. Instead of the mango pulp inside, you can take some chocolate ganache and you can take some cake. We need to just blend the cake a little.
Okay.
So now I've just spread it little.
So all the ingredients are so tempting, and definitely I'm sure that the final taste will be great of this dessert.
So now yeah. So I'm going to fill a little bit more on this one, last one.
So we need to cover all the things that we have already put in the mug, right?
Yes. Now for the last thing, I'm taking some blended Oreo biscuit. Now we don't need to fill it till the top. We are going to just fill a very thin layer of this. Now I'm just taking a little bit more and I'm going to give it a very crumbly effect, like a soil. It should look like a soil. Now I will do the same.
It is actually looking like a plant pot.
Yes.
So you have chosen this dish or dessert for Bijam, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
So
it's
nice of you. And so it's so thoughtful that you are making a dessert and you are representing a page that is always promoting the greens. So you have inculcated the things so nicely. It's very thoughtful.
now I just a little bit more left and I will put the whole Oreo biscuit in the big one. Now, for the final look, I am taking some basil leaves here. I have washed it very nicely. Make sure you wash it really nicely because we don't want any bacteria to enter in our body.
Right.
So this is a big one and I'm placing it here. You can eat these also, these leaves if you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, the basil leaves are totally edible because
Yes.
we always use basil leaves in our salads and all.
Ready.
They are really looking beautiful, Kritika, I must say. Yeah, it's actually looking like a plant. The plant that you can eat, right?
And
So
edible plant.
wonderful, wonderful.
शीतल, इतना अच्छा लग रहा है कि देख के खाने का मन ही नहीं करेगा, खाली देखते रहे बस।
बस ऐसा लगता है इसको अपने बालकनी में या अपने विंडो सील में लगा दो बस। It's really beautiful and it's so easy to make actually. कि मुझे लगता है कि आज जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं सब लोग साथ में बना रहे हैं because we have already shared the list of ingredients for the items. So it's very nice.
So all those who are making, you can show. All those who are made it, you can show if it's ready.
जितनी अच्छी तुम्हारी स्माइल है, बहुत अच्छा डेजर्ट भी बहुत अच्छी बनाई हो।
Thank you.
विद स्माइलिंग बहुत अच्छा फेस की।
जिन लोगों ने साथ में बनाया है प्लीज अपने वीडियोस ऑन करके एक बार दिखाइए।
Auntie, I think we can move on to the next dish.
Yes, I think so. It's okay. They will make it afterwards. और अगर आप बीजम के व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में हैं तो डेफिनेटली अपने पिक्चर्स शेयर करिएगा so that कृतिका would know कि भाई आज उसने सिखाया है तो कितने लोगों ने सीखा है और सब लोग बना भी रहे हैं. So wonderful teachings by you, Kritika, for this first item, and let us move ahead for the second one, right? So now let me replace the spotlight once. Yeah.
So our next dish is going to be a Vietnamese roll with an accompaniment, which is a mango chili sauce. So I'm going to first prepare the chili sauce. It's very easy. Now I'm taking my mixing jar and so first I have taken one mango, 1 cup mango, and I have cut it into very big balls.
So is it a fully ripe mango, Kritika, or the कच्चा वाला मैंगो है कि पूरा पका हुआ खाने वाला मैंगो है ये?
This is fully ripe mango.
Okay.
I'm adding it in my blender. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of undried mango. This is a kacha mango. It's kacha cherry.
So you are mixing कच्चा आम and पक्का आम खाने वाला.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both. Then I have taken 1 inch of Kashmiri red chili. I have just taken out the seeds and I had soaked it in water for like half an hour, 1 hour. Now this is 1 inch. I'm going to add this in my mixie jar. Then 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. This is optional. If you are a Jain and if you don't eat garlic, you can just put the ginger paste if you want. Then I had taken a juice of half a lemon, half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of sugar. If you don't want sugar, you can take honey or any sweetener. And then 1 teaspoon of salt.
Can you just recap what you did?
Yes. First, I have taken 1 cup of chopped mangoes, ripe mango. Then I have taken 1/4 cup of kacha curry. Then I had taken 1 inch of Kashmiri red chili. I had taken out the seeds and I had soaked it in water. Then I have added 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, which is optional, and then juice of half a lemon. And now I have added half a teaspoon of salt. And now we're going to blend it.
So all the ingredients are very basic and easily available at home.
You can get it anywhere. And as it is a season of mangoes, so I had taken mango as my star ingredient. So we are going to use mangoes in all the dishes.
And what about when mangoes will not be available, Kritika? What can we use?
When we don't have mangoes, you can, instead of this, you can take Szechuan sauce. You can take pesto sauce. That would taste great. And then instead of the mango plant punch, you can make it a strawberry plant punch.
Right.
You can use cherries. You can make a black forest one also. And if you want, you can take whipped cream also in our mango plant punch.
Right, right. So you have a lots of options available with you, Kritika, I must say. And those who want variations in their dishes, please follow Kritika on her social media page so that you can go to have the new dishes and the variations of the dishes, right?
I'm just muting myself once again because I'm going to blend it right now. After blending, our chutney will be ready. So now our chutney is ready. Now this is a sweet and chili chutney. Now this is a very different kind of chutney. This is when you first taste it, it's going to be sweet, but at the end, it's going to be very, very spicy. So when you eat it, you have to take a very less proportion of this. Don't take a lot, otherwise you will have to drink lots of water.
Okay. So use chutney as chutney and not vegetable.
Yeah.
And make sweet sauce, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a little sweet in the starting because we have added mango and a little sweetener, sugar, but it's going to be very spicy.
But it is looking delicious, color-wise.
So all those who like to eat spicy things, you can eat this. Yeah. Our chutney is ready. Now we are going to move on to the last thing, which is the Vietnamese roll. For this, you just need the rice paper. So I will show 2 different kinds of rice paper rolls. So one is going to be a pinkish colored roll, because you're going to use beetroot to give it a really nice color. And I have taken a few vegetables.
Right.
So these are carrots. I have cut all these vegetables in juliennes. This is carrot, cabbage, purple cabbage, all the 3 bell peppers, and some cucumber. And inside this roll, we are going to take a little sweet chili sauce, as I said. So here you can take Szechuan sauce. You can take the green chili sauce, which we get from the market. If you like soya sauce, because it's a little spicy and a little sour taste, so you can take that also, just a little bit. I'll show how much you need. So this is about the vegetables which we need. Now for the main thing, we need rice paper. So this is the Real Thai Company rice paper. It's easily available nowadays in the market. This is how it looks.
Is it available in Jaggu Bazaar and the other markets?
Only, so it's easily available in any supermarket.
Okay.
You can get it through Amazon also. And this, it looks like it has a design, text design. And it's going to be like, it's going to have a very, it's going to be very hard kind of thing, you can say.
Okay.
It's very little hard. So when we are going to dip it in water, and it will become thin, like it will become very soft. So first we are going to take water, and I have taken a tray. You can take any plate, but you have to make sure that it had some high edges, because we don't want our water to go away. We are going to soak, this rice paper will soak the water. Yeah, so this is enough. Now I'm taking my rice paper and I'm dipping it here. Now we are going to keep folding it like this from one side to another, so that we are going to flip it, so that the whole rice paper soaks the water and it becomes soft. See, you can already see it has become a little flexible.
So we don't need to keep it in the water. We just have to flip it.
You can keep it in the water for a few seconds until it becomes soft. But if you flip it, both the sides will get equally flexible.
Right.
Now I'm going to leave it. After flipping it 4 to 5 times, I'm just going to leave it for a few seconds here. So it's so transparent, you actually can't see.
Can you repeat what we did from the rice paper?
Yeah. So, the rice paper looks something like this.
When the rice paper broke, what we have to do?
No problem. You can take this now in a tray. You need a tray which has high edges from the sides. We are going to take half a cup of water or 1/4 cup of water, and we are going to dip the rice paper. See, it has become soft. Even mine broke, but no problem. It's totally fine. Now I'm going to keep this aside, and in a plate I will place it. So here, this is my rice paper, which has soaked the water. Now we are going to place the vegetables. So first I will take a little of all the vegetables, just 2 to 3 juliennes of each vegetable, and so this is a circle shape. I'm going to put it right here in the side, one side.
So
but it should.
All the vegetables are raw, right? Right, Ritika, you didn't do anything with the vegetables. It's raw.
Just cut it, and if you are taking broccoli, you can boil it.
Okay.
And beans also, you have to boil it.
Okay.
So now I'm taking 2 to 3 juliennes of all my vegetables. We have to fill it really nicely. We will give it a really nice shape. Then we can take 4 juliennes of each vegetable. You can take any 4 vegetable. So I'm putting just this much. Then I'm taking my Szechuan sauce or sweet chili sauce. Now, Szechuan sauce is very spicy. So just we are going to apply a very, very thin line like this. Now I'm just going to show how to fold it. Now I'm taking the rice paper. I'm folding it like this. Then from the sides, I will fold like this from both the sides. And then we are going to roll it.
Wow, it's looking perfect.
Yeah. So now this was a normal white one. Now I'm going to take spring onion or lemongrass. Have available. If you don't have any of these, no problem. But this will create a very nice look. We are going to tie it around this. So I will show how to cut it. Now I'm taking this. From this line in the between the stem, we are going to like this from both the sides. We don't want this take in between, and I'm going to take it out like this. So I've taken 2. I just remove this white the line the stem, the middle part. Now we are going to tie this. I've just taken one side, and like this we are going to tie it.
It's really looking beautiful, Kritika, because nowadays we don't only eat the item or the dishes. We also always attract ourselves by the plating.
We have to mix. Do we have to mix the sweet chili sauce after all the fillings, right?
Yes. So I'm just keeping it in the side. Now I'm going to make this once again. I'm going to show it once again. We are going to flip it 2 to 3 times. So now I'm going to leave it in water. So till the time this is soaking the water, I'll tell you what to do with the beetroot. So I'm taking a muslin cloth and a bowl. And I told with the ingredients that we need to keep 2 tablespoons of grated beetroot. Now we are going to take out the juice. This will give a really, really nice pink color to our roll. approximately 1 tablespoon of the juice will come out.
Okay. Is it from one beetroot or half beetroot, Kritika?
1/4.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to keep this aside and I will again move on with my rice paper. It has become soft again. So I'm placing it and I will put my vegetables. If you take only 4 vegetables, different kinds of, you can take a lot. I'm taking now all the vegetables which I had. So I'm just taking 2 juliennes of each and a cabbage.
Can we have fruit filling instead of vegetable, Kritika?
Yes, you can take any kind of fruit. You can take the cherries. You can take mangoes also in this.
Okay.
But the mango you have to slice it.
Right.
You don't need to chop it.
Okay.
In this, we can add mangoes also if you want. The finely chopped mango. I'm just going to. I have some extra chopped mangoes. So I'm going to show it like this. It's going to be a sweet and spicy
Yes.
roll. And this is a normal roll. This is non-fire, but if you want, you can steam this for around 2 minutes. If you steam it more than 2 minutes, it will become very, very sticky, which we don't want. You can eat it like a momo also if you want. You can just give it a momo filling and then you can steam it for 2 minutes.
But we can have it without steaming, right?
Yeah, we can have it without steaming also.
Okay. This is the easiest recipe actually kids can make on their own. And as Father's Day is coming up on 20th of June, I think all the kids, those who are participating in today's workshop, make it for your father and feel them proud.
And this is very healthy also. You can eat as many as you want.
Yes, guilt-free, because everyone is gaining on their weights during this lockdown time. And this is the perfect option for the evening snack, even.
I will try this later. So we are ready with our other Vietnamese roll. Now for the last one, we are going to give it a little color. So I'm going to put my beetroot juice. So now I'm just placing it. So now our roll will get a very beautiful pinkish color. Now I'm going to let it stay here and it will soak the water. So
I must congratulate your mother, Kritika. Anubha, she's a good friend of mine, and we have attached from last few months and few years, in fact. So congratulations, Anubha, to make your daughter so confident in the cooking. And she actually has all the answers, and she's describing it so nicely. It's really, I'm proud of you, Kritika. Yeah, please continue.
So I have here used beetroot for my pinkish color. Now instead of beetroot, you can use flowers. You can use hibiscus. You can use the hibiscus will give a purplish color. Blue, it will give a lot of colors. it will give a yellow kind of color. It can give a purple color because there are 2 to 3 different kinds of colors of the hibiscus flower. You can boil it with water and it will give the color.
Can we use spinach water to give
Yes,
green
yes.
color?
Yeah, you can use spinach water. You can also use haldi if you want. If you want a yellowish color, you can use haldi also. So now it has given a pinkish kind of color here. Now I'm transferring it to my plate. And again I'm placing my vegetables. Now I will spread my Szechuan sauce. If you love to eat spicy, you can add a lot of Szechuan sauce. But when I first made it, I didn't think that Szechuan sauce will be very spicy. And I added a large amount and then I had to drink lots of water.
Okay.
So you can just spread a little. So now, again, we are folding it. And it has given a pinkish color.
Yeah, it's looking lovely, lovely pink.
Yeah. So now I'm going to tie it with a spring onion this time. I'm taking one piece here and I'll tie it. So today all our dishes are containing mangoes and something like a plant leaf. Yeah. Now, yeah, so now I'll do the plating.
Wow.
The plating is very easy. First, I'm going to take this. Actually, there is not a lot of plating here, so we are just going to place our rolls here. Can you see it?
Yeah, fine.
See, this looks so colorful here.
Yes.
And my last roll. So this is without any leaf. This is with the lemongrass, and this is with a spring onion, and this is with a lemongrass. And we have a mango chutney, and at last we have our mango plant punch. And our platter is ready.
Take this plate little in the middle so that I can take a screenshot.
Yes, yes.
Just a moment. Yes, that's nice. It's looking beautiful, Kritika. Now those who have make it along with Kritika, can I change the view? So please switch on your videos. Rishit, where are you?
Rishit was me.
Here only. Should I show you?
Yes, of course. We would love to see it.
Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah, it's okay. Anyone else who have make it along with Kritika? Please switch on your videos for once so that I can take a picture. Wow.
Rishit's planned.
Yes. Very nice, Rishit. Beautiful.
Anyone else who made it? I think only Rishit made it with us.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very nice.
Hi, Namrata.
You made many.
Yes, yes. Actually, both the recipes were so easy that if you have all the ingredients with yourself, you can definitely make it along with Kritika. Hi, Namrata. Yeah, Rishit has.
Hi.
Yes. He has
Yeah,
actually
he
made
brought
all
on-
the things along with Kritika. Yes.
Yeah,
very nice.
he's very fond of Kritika's classes and
Okay.
she makes very interesting stuff.
Okay, right,
So he's
right.
also very
So
excited.
that is what I was telling Kritika, that you have a huge following. So Rishit is one of them, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And very interestingly and very simply, she told everything.
Yes,
and Rishit
yes.
could also follow. I
Yeah.
was just there to supervise him.
Yeah.
Very nice Kritika. And
Yeah.
lot of efforts put in. So much.
Yes,
I
of
really
course, of
appreciate all the
course.
hard work
Yeah,
she's done.
she's quite a talented girl. And
And very
Kritika,
organized also.
yes. Some few words you want to say to your today's participants?
Thank you for joining those who, and if anybody has made this dish along with me, you can share a photo in the group if you want, or you can, if you are going to share it in Instagram, you can just share in your story and you can tag Bijam and me.
Yes, that's a nice idea. Actually, young generation, they do not want to take picture and post in the group. They just want to share on the Insta story, right? Yeah, so it is the best idea. So those who have made it right now, or those who are making it afterwards. Yeah. So please share your items, your dishes, pictures along with me and along with Kritika. Yeah. So thank you so much, Kritika, for the efforts that you have taken up today to show and to teach these two items to viewers of the Bijam. This time, kids were the center of attraction. And I must say that you are a talented girl and you will go a long way. Just let me spotlight Anubha once. Yeah. So thank you, Anubha, for making your daughter so confident and teaching her the culinary skills, the cooking skills. With she's extraordinary, I must say. And thank you so much, and congratulations once again to Kritika for these social media handles and followers, and she will definitely go a long way. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So thank you everyone for joining in today for Kritika's workshop. And I hope all of you have understood all the things. And if you have any doubt, Anubha is there in our WhatsApp Bijam group. So you can just ask your question in the Bijam group so that Anubha will convey the thing to Kritika and she will definitely reply you back. And we have one more thing to announce today, that we have a technical partner. We have our technical partner starting from scratch. So as we have seen that how Kritika has molded herself in this new world in the time of pandemic with her culinary skills. So if you want your children to be expert in coding, or if you want to take expertise in other social media things, or anything related to the kids in the technological field, starting from scratch is giving classes. So you can definitely contact me. And now onwards, they have started these classes for women to introduce women to the different parts of computer like MS Office or Canva designing and so on. So if you are interested, you can contact me for the starting of scratch classes. It is a sister concern of BJM. So that's all for today. And for kids workshop, we will meet again on Sunday, next Sunday afternoon with, I think whose turn is there? Yeah, Yahvi is there. Yahvi Kamalia is there. And we will share all the details with all of you. And in the meantime, during weekdays, we will have our next workshop on Thursday with Yogini Bapat, and she will going to share the eco bricking with us, how to reduce plastic pollution and how to make eco bricks out of that scratch of plastic, and how to use that eco bricks. So it will be again a very interesting workshop for all of us. So thank you so much for joining in, and thank you once again, Kritika, for giving this workshop to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kritika. Thank you, Sheetalji. It's a really wonderful job. Amazing girl and with amazing dish. Thank you, girl.
Yeah, so I have stopped live streaming. If you want to say anything, you can share. Just stop.